driving in Spain, southern Spain.
You mixed it all up.
We are in Marbella, in the city proper. You can see we are right on the sea.
Tourists flock to Andalusia for
the sun, the beaches, and the history.
Hello, we are in Spain, but that is the Rock of Gibraltar, which is not Spain, it's the United Kingdom.
So you have to walk across it.
Whenever you go anywhere, is you can explore the very small towns.
No, that doesn't say churros. Here at a tapas bar, so when in Spain, tapas.
This is Porras. We hike up
Marbella's scenic La Concha.
Spain is located in southwestern Europe.
sharing the Iberian Peninsula with Portugal.
This is big.
And small travel.
We are in
Costa del Sol.
Spain.
We are staying near the town of Marbella.
We go to Malaga, the hometown of Picasso.
Also to one of the little white villages of the region.
And we go to Gibraltar, which is not Spain, but the United Kingdom.
Vamonos!
Sí. In Spain, Andalusia is the southernmost region of the peninsula.
Well known for its Moorish architecture, the birthplace of flamenco, and of course bullfighting.
Are you ready?
We are on our way to Milano Centrale and then the airport of Malpensa.
The journey continues. We are firm believers on the Italian trains, right?
But first, a night at the airport.
This is our view at the Moxie.
We're going.
But we stayed within walking distance.
Not even 5-minute walk, so good for an early morning flight like ours.
Hola, Malaga. We are driving in Spain, southern Spain. We just left Malaga.
We highly recommend renting a car with malagacar.com.
By the way, this is not an ad. We highly recommend it.
We are just outside of Marbella, the city center, and there's no shortage of beach or beach restaurants. We just ate at Ojen, and we're here in February, so not everything's open, but there's plenty to still do and eat here. And no sleeves in February.
We are in Costa del Sol, specifically east of Marbella, in a town called Elviria. This video, you'll see us enjoy the beach, but you also see us go to Gibraltar and many other areas, including, of course, some historical tidbits.
In Marbella, in the city proper. As you can see, we are right on the sea. This is a main attraction, the boardwalk here. But the history of Marbella goes back possibly all the way to 7th century BC when it was settled by the Phoenicians and the Carthaginians. Remote working on the beach.
And the feel, discussing this with Small, you definitely get the feelings of Cabo in Mexico, Montenegro,
Where else in Montenegro?
Budva.
We're at the beach here in Budva, right in the center of the boardwalk. And of course, California and Florida in the US.
So right off of the boardwalk, you come here. These are actually sculptures by Salvador Dali. And there's a number of them here.
This fountain is from 1792. Doesn't look like it's on right now. And the old town of Marbella right behind us, behind the fountain.
One of the oldest parts since the Spanish reclaimed it from the Moors in the 1400s. We are in Marbella, in southern Spain.
Little alleyways of the old town where you'll find all the tapas bars.
You see that? That's the chocolateria. We are in Spain, so we need to eat churros. It is mandatory, or they'll kick us out of Spain.
All right.
This is porras, not churros. There's a difference in the traditional churros that we know and love, even in the US, where we're from.
It's not a huge difference. It's kind of lighter, maybe a little bit spongier than the churro. And you can get chocolate, but big and small. We got green tea instead to offset the fried dough. If you're in Spain during Lent, you'll see many events like this one.
See this church behind me? Only in 1485 it was recaptured because it was a mosque before. And we're in beautiful piazza here, Naranjo, Plaza de la Naranjo, because in Spanish, square is plaza. In Italian, it's piazza. Tapas time in Spain.
Chorizo and prawn.
How is that? Tempranillo.
The Tempranillo is good. It is a Spanish wine, and I'm here at a tapas bar, so when in Spain, tapas, Tempranillo. Adios, Marbella.
Who would have thought that the best coffee here in the Marbella, Elviria area would be on the beach? But it is.
I have to say, I don't think there's anything better. The big Rock of Gibraltar, you can see.
That's it.
Right there. Where are we?
We are in Spain. That is Rock of Gibraltar.
So all sources point to not driving into Gibraltar. Instead, leaving your car in La Linea. The line of cars waiting to cross the border.
Hello, we are in Spain, but that is the Rock of Gibraltar, which is not Spain, it's the United Kingdom.
We actually parked in Spain in La Linea.
Getting out of Spain.
We found a lot that's just about a 10-minute walk from border control. So we're just gonna walk through the border because we hear if you take your car through, it could take a long time because you actually have to go through the airport. And if there's a plane flying in, you might have to wait for it.
we go through passport control. We can't film that, but in walking, we're only about a 10-minute walk away, and we're in the United Kingdom. Even though we're in southern Spain, within reach, about 20 kilometers or so to Africa.
So if you want to go to Gibraltar, don't forget your passports.
Through passport control, and we see the English telephone booth. And this is where we are.
We are on a tarmac in Gibraltar. Yes, you have to walk across this.
Gibraltar Airport is one of the most dangerous runways in the world. The runway also extends into the sea.
Looks like there's a pedestrian zone here.
Something emerges at the end of the tunnel. Voila!
Remnants of a Moorish castle up there.
Oh yeah.
Toward the top of the rock.
That is the Moorish castle here in Gibraltar. Gibraltar was named after a Moorish leader in 711. The leader's name was Jabal. Jabal Tarik. Tarik is the hill that we see behind us. That's where the name comes from.
We are here on a Sunday. It seems like a number of places are closed. What do you think, Big?
What to remember about Gibraltar and Spain is it was Moorish until 1400s, essentially. And you definitely see the remnants in the upper town.
After the British conquered Gibraltar in 1704, Spain ceded it to Britain under the Treaty of Utrecht in 1713.
The lower town did not survive. It's completely new. Everything around was ruined in the 1700s and rebuilt. I mean, I thought it was working because I thought it was the United Kingdom. No, this is another reminder.
Okay, another reminder that we are not in Spain anymore.
This is the Union Jack. The flag of the United Kingdom. Going up Gibraltar Rock. Let's go.
Okay, so we went up the Union Jack steps and you can keep going up, and that brings us to this viewpoint.
We're hiking the Devil's Footpath. In Spanish, it is called La Escalera del Monte. This is the Devil's Footpath behind me. Why is it called that? We went over it a little bit. The viewpoint is incredible. You can see everything that's going on behind me from this viewpoint. So, obviously this was a strategic point when the siege of Gibraltar happened. Between 1779 and 1783, the Great Siege of Gibraltar was an unsuccessful attempt by Spain with France to take back Gibraltar from British control during the Anglo-Spanish War and American Revolution.
This is the Bay of Gibraltar. Behind me, I am looking at both Spain and Morocco, and I am standing in Gibraltar.
Gibraltar Rock.
On Gibraltar Rock. So this has been an important area of shipping for at least 3,000 years when the Phoenicians were here. About half of the world's seaborne trade goes through here. It's a very important.
You can explore the monkey trail. You can take a walk through the nature reserve. There are monkeys originally from Morocco, the Barbary macaque. The population of Gibraltar is the only wild monkey population on the European continent. Monkey populations in Africa are declining, but in Gibraltar, the monkey population is increasing.
So the original plan was to do the Mediterranean steps, but that's kind of further away. And so we saw the Union Jack steps, and that brought us up to the footpath here. and up to 2 batteries. So if you just want to do a short hike, this is perfect. And you get the great views.
We've made it to the top of Gibraltar. No, this is not. Here we go forward.
Gotta cross the street.
Hola.
Hola. Hello. This is Spain, southern Spain.
We are in San Pedro de Alcantara on the way from Gibraltar. Here in Costa del Sol, and we just had coffee from this place. Greeted in English, telling you everything about this area. It's for the outsider, not the Spaniard. In Nueva Andalusia, southwest of Marbella, we went to a place only built in 1970.
Puerto Vamonos, this is touted as the luxury part of southern Spain.
Back to Marbella to a restaurant called Andala. We had great tapas and great wine. Comida.
So they have seasonal tapas here. And this is artichoke with some cheese on top. Big has a big sardine there with tomatoes.
Very good. This one is called Raf. This is tomato, shrimp, garlicky tomato. Very, very good.
This is marinated pork shoulder with brandy and chestnut puree.
Great tapas here. Wow.
Hola! Welcome to our vacation casa here on Costa del Sol. This is obviously the best part.
It's a beautiful coast. This is mid-February in southern Spain.
From where we are, it looks like you can walk on the beach for quite a ways. Maybe all the way to Marbella. Marbella.
Hello, small.
There are not many places in Europe where you can sit on the beach sleeveless in February, but southern Spain is one of them. And a lot of people have that idea as well.
Yes. But we do have the beach to ourselves, kind of.
Yeah.
What are you doing, small?
I'm small and I'm doing a press to handstand on the beach.
We are in Malaga. We have made it to beautiful Malaga. Malaga is in southern Spain. I'd say really Costa del Sol's biggest town.
Okay, we are in central Malaga after a little bit of a mess with parking. We are here and there is a Moorish castle right above us. So this area...
Look at this beautiful castle. Castello. It is massive at 15,000 square meters or about 162,000 square feet.
This is a Moorish palace called Alcazaba, and it was built in the 11th century. And you can actually go up there, and I believe there are some really nice views.
We are in Malaga, Spain, the second most populous city in Andalusia. Also, an interesting thing about Malaga is it was founded in 770 BC by the Phoenicians.
Spanish painter Pablo Picasso, the Cubist, was born in Malaga's Plaza de la Merced.
And it's near to the Picasso Museum.
We are in the Picasso Museum here in Malaga. The main exhibitions are closed. They only have 18 works by him. The time we're here now, in the middle of February.
We were at the Picasso Museum, now we're at the Picasso Tapas bar. My favorite cheese, maybe of all time, is the manchego. That's what we got here, tapas style. We also got some Rioja wine, Spanish wine, and we're waiting for some more of our tapas.
You can't be in Spain without eating the paella, and the paella here is from Valencia. Originally, the paella has humble beginnings. It was considered food developed in homes by the peasants of Valencia. We also have here the Spanish omelets.
Squid manchego, and this is a soup with ham, tomato, cheese. You have Spain's most famous artist, that's Dali, Picasso.
This is Plaza de la Merced. It has been active since the 15th century. It is one of the largest public squares, and it has a lot of activity.
Okay, time for some dessert. Is it good?
It is good.
Sweet?
Not too sweet. It's rich.
Cathedral in the Old Town of Malaga.
It dates from 1528. It is in a Renaissance architectural
The
style.
Malaga Cathedral is quite huge.
Patatas bravas. This is what we know Spain about. This originates actually from Madrid, not southern Spain. It dates from as early as 1542, colonization period of Spain in Latin America, especially South America, meant that more access to new vegetables like potatoes and tomatoes.
And this is the Spanish omelet.
We are in the town of Ojen, another town founded by the Moors.
So this is one of the white towns in this region, and this one's actually super close to Marbella.
Getting a little workout in here. And it already feels like summer, even though it's mid-February. It is crazy.
Local cat.
Hola.
It's kind of tired.
I think he means siesta. We are in Ojen. Right, Small?
No, that doesn't say churros. That's what's in my head.
Yes. That's what you
You
want.
can't get churros after breakfast typically. So this is Ojen.
Yes. This town, founded, or I guess permanently settled in 711 by the Moors. There was a lot of activity here before, but really what you see is from that period, 7th century. And it is a beautiful little town.
8th century. So the Arabic name of this town actually translates into rough or bitter place, meaning the Moors may not have liked this place so much, but it's beautiful now, of course. And when the Christians had an embargo on the Moors, living too close to the sea, they were able to live in towns like this, Ojen.
One of the more interesting things about Ojen is not the coffee. It's actually they produced an anise-based liqueur, which is similar to absinthe but sweeter. Almost went into extinction, but New Orleans somehow found this liqueur and it became popular in New Orleans in the USA, in the Deep South.
Especially during Mardi Gras.
Especially during Mardi Gras, another connection to history, US, the New World, and the Old World, where we are.
This church here was originally a mosque. It was rebuilt into a church around 1505.
One of the good things about having a car whenever you go anywhere is you can explore the very small towns. This is a very small town.
Tapas, not brava, but with a special kind of mayonnaise. This is prawn, peppers, and oxtail croquettes. How are you feeling?
Driving too much in Spain, but we want to get around.
Yeah, it's a little hard to get to places like this without a car.
Okay, gotta watch out for these guys on this road.
Okay. Wow. I don't know what those were. They had rams.
So going away from the sea of Marbella, you go up to Refugio del Guanar, and you're gonna see the hotel, and then you can park on the dirt road. And we have this first trail here.
Yes, this is southern Spain. We're going through a pine forest here. Very beautiful. This is the first part of the trail. This is the hike. This is Marbella. This is actually where we are.
So honestly, the uphill climb, it's not that difficult. So you can barely make it out, but those little peaks beyond the sea, that is North Africa.
We've done a lot of great hikes. Rila Lakes in Bulgaria, Path of the Gods in southern Italy, the incredible hike in Albania from Balbona to Theth. This hike is definitely something that will challenge you, not for the elevation, but more for the hike trail itself.
Thanks for watching.
Have you been to southern Spain? Tell us what you like.
And don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to Big and Small Travel.
Thank you.
Gracias.